This is the way.
Oh yeah! As soon as I pass this archway, as soon as you go under this archway or through this Walt Disney World gateway right here, you leave all your troubles and worries behind.
Don't get scared now.
What you gonna do? Let's do this!
Back to the retro original Epcot sign. Loving it. Alright, time to put on my retro magic band. Had this for a long time. It's not the originals, but there was a in between the originals and the ones we have now. They came out with these more streamlined ones, and I just haven't found a new one that I like yet, so I'll just stick with this one for now. Go. Today I parked at Dory 411. What a beautiful day. There's Crush. I got a feeling that they renamed these and took away the originals. They took away the original names, Dory, and they took away the originals from the opening, the Imagination and Connections and all that stuff. But I bet you one day they're gonna bring it all back and everybody's gonna be all giddy. They're gonna bring back the original names back and take out all these one day. It's like how they brought back the retro Epcot sign. This is kind of like a McRib type of thing. They take away something that people like. They put this for a while, 5-6 years, then they all of a sudden they bring back the original stuff and it all looks fresh and new. And by the way, if you park in Dory or in Crush, you're all the way in the back. You got a long walk. And you can't really even park up here in the Hey Hey parking lot, because I think that's all preferred parking. And then over here in Moana, this is all handicap parking. Ooh, check out Sal, Kanto topiaries. I call them topies. All right, this is the start of the Epcot International the Epcot International Flower Garden Festival in Florida. Not a big line to meet Minnie today. Ten-minute wait for Spaceship Earth. Not bad. Check out Chippendale. That's cool. Cast member handed me some free seed packets, spearmint. The giant Goofy topiary. It's really nice. This year it's looking really nice. Everything's looking bigger and better. Spicy hot dog for $8. That sounds good. Spicy hot dog. The seared scallop smells so good. Walking by Norden Bloom on the way to near Canada. Check out Peter Pan and Captain Hook and the crocodile. Shakespeare Garden. Piglet, Tigger, and there's Pooh. Every time I look at this place, I just miss Mr. Toad. I don't know why, this reminds me of Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. And there's Pooh Bear in his honey pot. I am now in the back of the United Kingdom Pavilion. So you can see my little mark right there. Sitting on these New England steps. Imagine, if you will, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride is somewhere back here. Maybe replacing this big white building right here. Knocking that down, extending it backwards. Don't take away this. And also don't make this a queue, because this is a nice little relaxing area. Imagine Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. It'll be called Mr. Toad's Wild, Wild, Wild Ride. And it will be a trackless ride. The vehicles will be trackless. And the grand finale at the end, just like in Rise of the Resistance, you enter the drop area, and it's a projection of the train heading towards you. And then it's a big back, a big boom. Everything turns black, and you drop. And when you exit, you're in the hell area, but now it's a little bit bigger than the original ride. And you're spinning and everything, you're going pretty fast. And then that's the end of the ride. But that'll be the grand finale. It's a track, and then the rest of it will be like, instead of cardboard cutouts like the original, it'll be more 3D looking, better effects, more like put more work into it, like a Haunted Mansion type of thing, or Pirates. It will be the greatest ride ever if they did that here. And I'm not talking about screens, a lot of screens. I'm talking about one screen too, not like Ratatouille where you have like multiple screens. Just a thought. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about that idea? Would it fit? I think it will. Look at this little dog. I think he holds tea. I'm gonna see if they have them inside there. And his phone. I think his phone holds tea too. See how much that is. They don't have the black one. They just got the white one. Oh, it holds milk. It is. Oh, not for food use. Decorative item only. I don't know how much it is. Maybe they put prices anywhere. Oh, here it is. 75 buckaroos. This bear. $75. Tinkerbell. It's Bambi. And Thumper. Here's a quiz. Does anybody know where this is from? Hi, I'm Bambi. Hi, I'm Thumper. And it's not a cartoon. Impossible Lumpia. Why is it impossible? So I got the char grilled bison ribeye with creamy leek fondue, red wine butter sauce, and a whipped red wine goat cheese. Sounds pretty good. And here it is. Really good. Made a good choice. I was gonna go with the avocado toast, the other one, but I'm glad I chose this one. Let's see what this stuff is here. Really good. Excellent. Alright, I found my nice, delicious, refreshing Powerade here at the World Traveler store. I am aboard the Disney Skyliner now, heading to Hollywood Studios, hoping to get a glimpse of the Mandalorian and Grogu. Just watched episode 1 of season 3. It's fantastic. I advise you, if you're a big fan of The Mandalorian, to watch it. It's really good.
Is this the actual tank from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade? Or I don't know. It just seems kind of smaller to me. But it does have that where Indy was hooked onto the bag and being dragged along the canyon. And he couldn't get his bag over that thing where he jammed it with a rock and it exploded like that, which looked kind of cartoony. I don't know. Could be. It just looks much bigger on the movie to me. Warning: do not pull rope. See if I can pull it. Ugh. Don't think it works.
Absolutely strange.
Chewbacca. No Mando, but we saw Chewbacca. I'm guessing all these people are waiting for the Mandalorian to reveal himself from this area here in the doorway. Oh, there's a big trick here. Everybody's running this way. Everybody's waiting at that door, and now he exited a different door.
Bobby?
Hey, come here, boys, come here.
It's like he's a celebrity. Oh, I see him now. Wow, it's crowded. There he is. This is awesome. I can't believe I was watching Season 3, Episode 1 of The Mandalorian just last night, and now I'm here looking at Mando. This is so cool.
I'm glad. Mando. Right here.
I think Grogu approved.
Thank you, Mr. Mando. Right here. Can I get a fist bump?
Cast member told me that the rumor is that the Mandalorian will only be making appearances until March 5th. So that kind of sucks. From the 1st to the 5th. So hopefully that's not true. He is right now the biggest celebrity in Walt Disney World. You might, well, yeah, I would say at this moment, bigger than the big cheese.
Another crew of hunters. You look sharp enough, but I'd rather you stay out of my way. sharp. How would you like to work on a starfighter engine? Would you like to work on a starfighter ship? Best question to start with. That's how you learn. Sure.
Thank you.
You there. Come now. I see you as I am the Jedi. Tell your friends goodbye.
Bye, baby Yoda.
So
Bye,
cute.
Grogu.
I really appreciate all you do, Mando.
Thank you.
Our bounties in. Mando wouldn't want us to not turn our bounties in.
You're adventurous. If you're ever dared to be the sword and frog, head first. Much easier.
Head first.
Kick.
Did you hear that? You gotta get the frog head first. Okay, come on.
Grogu.
Thank you.
Hey, Mando. Okay, can I show you my pen? Look at that.
Look at that. Look at that blaster.
Thank you.
That's excellent. Come now. Smile, kid. Anxious. Is there a bounty on you?
Maybe we can talk about it.
Then let's say no. That's a lot easier. Maybe we'll cross paths again. This is the way.
Alright, heads or tails? Heads is you ride the Skyliner back to Epcot. Tails, you walk back. Well, I walk back to Epcot. And here we go. Tails it is. I guess I'm walking.
Psych, I changed my mind. I'm gonna take the boat.
First stop along the way before Epcot. First at Summer Development. Company goes there about 6 minutes. After that, we'll head on to Yacht Beach Club. And then finally the Boardwalk. After Boardwalk, we'll head over to our final destination, being Epcot. During each seat, if you need to stand, hold on to a handrail or seat back. If there's no smoking or vaping, we'll be up at our first stop, Summer Development. And as I said, about 6 minutes or so, enjoy the ride.
I got off at the Swan and Dolphin because the loading, unloading takes a while. And they gotta stop at the Yacht and Beach Club, and I will probably make it to Epcot before they get to Epcot. So, save some of the walking time by getting off here and just walking through the boardwalk. There it goes. So, see if I could beat it to the Epcot gate. All right, here's the entrance to the boardwalk coming from the Swan and Dolphin. And I could use the exercise anyways. No matter how bad and run down real life becomes, and as for the boardwalk, Atlantic City Boardwalk, I believe this is what it's supposed to be representing. Over here, it stays the way it always should have been. I wasn't expecting to come by here, but I did anyways, and Here's that big river I've been hearing about. Big river. Heard good things about this place. At nighttime, this place is really magical. They're all lit up and these games are working, and they used to have more games before the pandemic. But yeah, when this place first opened, it had the ESPN club over there with a big, I think it had like an arcade next to it too. Man, there's the friendship boat. It just landed and now it's taking off. It's pretty quick. It's definitely gonna beat me to there. But I wanted to walk the boardwalk anyway, and I need exercise, so. But a good plan is do what I did. If you walk out of Hollywood Studios and you see the boat already there, jump on it, get off at the Dolphin Swan, and then just walk the boardwalk to Epcot. You never know, you might find something you like over here to eat, or if the shops are open, you might find something cool. Especially at nighttime, if you're a little bit later when this is all lit up. Well worth it. Oh, wait a minute, he's coming over here first, too. Oh, okay, so I definitely will beat him. He has to go to the yacht club, then he has to come here, and then he has to go to Epcot. So yeah. Oh, here's some boardwalk pennies. Goofy, Mickey, Muscle Mickey, and I like that one. That's my favorite. The last one with Mickey and Minnie on the boardwalk. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there it is. Is this the same guys that was in? Yeah. Yep, that's the same people. Some margaritas right near the end of the boardwalk here. Margaritas. Might find something different that you won't find inside Epcot. And I think you can just take it and take your drink into Epcot. I'm not sure about that though. Hey, where's the corn dogs? There used to be a corn dog stand around here. Or a hot dog stand, I mean. Hot dogs and corn dogs, I believe. No, I don't see it. Man, bring back the ESPN club. You know what they should do is that NBA experience that's sitting vacant right now. That should become the ESPN club with video games and basketball hoops and TVs everywhere. And then like this one, they used to have like a broadcast center there, so they could do a live broadcast. And in that building, the ESPN building, I mean the old NBA Experience building, they got so much room. They could put a big, very big, nice broadcast center to broadcast live while the people eating can watch it. Just like how I did it here. And this one was smaller, but I remember coming here one time and Dennis Scott from the Orlando Magic was here, and he was getting interviewed, and yeah, that was really cool because it was right at the time when it was the Shaq, Penny, Grant, Dennis Scott, Orlando Magic, and yeah, he came into the little booth and he was doing like an interview. They're interviewing him during the off season. That was pretty cool. And there was a lot of video games in there, and they had the TVs on your tables, on your booths. It was really cool. Yeah, definitely. They should put that in Disney Springs at the NBA Experience. That would be awesome. That will really, really fix that side, excuse me, of the park, of the Disney Springs. Going back to what I said earlier, when you're leaving Hollywood Studios and you look to the left and you see the boat there, and you don't even have to wait, you just jump right on it and take it to the Dolphin. If you wanted to do the walk, because that section from Hollywood Studios to the Dolphin is really boring. It's a boring walk. But from the Dolphin to Epcot, you're walking on the boardwalk. There's a lot more things to see. And it's an easier walk when you have things to see. The walk from Hollywood Studios to the Dolphin Swan, it's kind of boring. It's just water on one side and trees on the other side, and you see some rooms on the right, but mostly trees. So it's a thought. It's Alice in Wonderland.
Thank you.